parks have a meaning and a history, a story behind them. A simple dream from an ordinary person transformed into mega playlands where people make memories to cherish for a lifetime. People like Walt Disney and the founders of Universal Studios have proved this by doing something extraordinary. They both started off as tiny movie studios, growing bigger and bigger as they release their movies until they have enough money to make a park that everyone can enjoy. Knott's Berry Farm is California's and America's first amusement park. It all started in 1820 when Walter and Cordelia Knott moved their young family into 20 acres of land near Highway 39 in Buena Park, California, determined to make a successful life of farming. This park started off as a field used to grow berries and sell them to be made into jelly, jam, and berry pies. 14 years later, in 1934, Mrs. Knott started a restaurant selling fried chicken on fine china for 65 cents in a small tea room that came with the property. Mrs. Knott's chicken was so good that lines continued out the door and leading down the block. The tea room finally got the renovation it needed and turned into a real restaurant. Soon enough, Walter and Cordelia Knott started building attractions and rides to go along with their chicken, finally leading them into fame and fortune. Sadly, Cordelia Knott died at the age of 84 on April 23, 1974, and 7 years later, in 1981, Walter Knott died at the age of 91 on December 3rd. The park has since built 40 rides, made $1.1 billion in 2013, according to the OC Business Journal, and has made memories since the park's grand opening. This park is located at 8039 Beach Boulevard, Buena Park, California, 90620. Disneyland is the second theme park made in California and has the second most visited park in the world. Walter E. Disney, aka Walt Disney, got his idea of Disneyland when he saw his kids on the merry-go-round at Griffith Park in Los Angeles. The name of the park was originally going to be Mickey Mouse Park, but this later changed during the production of the park. Construction began on July 16, 1954, and cost $17 million to complete. Soon enough, the park opened 1 year and 1 day later. Since the park would be expected to bring in tons of traffic, construction soon began on making 2 more freeway lanes just for the park. Opening day for the park was an epic fail. Concrete was still wet, only half of the water fountains and toilets worked. Walt kept repeating an opening speech, most of the rods were broken, and it was 101 degrees. But since then, Disneyland has gotten rid of these mistakes and is a worldwide name everywhere. Disneyland has 7 places to visit in its park and has 6 national parks and has 58 rides. Sadly, Walt Disney died at the age of 65 because of lung cancer on December 15, 1966. This park is located at 1313 Disneyland Drive, Anaheim, California, 92802. Fun fact, 1313 stands for MM, which stands for Mickey Mouse. Now that you have some amusement park knowledge, why don't you consider visiting one of these parks one day? You'll surely make memories to last a lifetime. Who knows, maybe one day you'll make the best amusement park ever. Kids will adore the park. Snapshots will be taken constantly. Millions of people waiting to get in, and the screams of people on rides will go crazy. Anyway, thank you for watching this video, and have a good day.